In Zionville.
We want to stress that he has not been arrested, he has not been charged, but again, it is an ongoing investigation.
Investigators found digital devices, cell phones, USB drives, several computers, 5.6 terabytes of information had to be reviewed to see whether or not there was other evidence or other crimes they committed.
That very day that the news broke, I contacted our local station, ABC7. I felt it was important to get my story out there and reveal the monster behind the doors.
I remember my assignment manager said, "Max, I may have something for you." And she tells me about this woman who tipped off the FBI on Jarad Fogel and something to do with child pornography. And I'm like, okay, is this just some kook woman trying to get attention? So I call Rochelle and she tells me her story. I didn't know whether to trust this woman. So I am contacting sources, and I will say I felt very comfortable that she was telling the truth. So we did an interview with her. Did he mention to you that he in fact did have relations with underage children?
Yes, he did.
Jarad Fogel to you is what?
Is a monster.
I was certainly very happy with how everything turned out. My biggest regret is that we weren't the ones to broadcast the tapes. I wanted the tapes badly.
How old are your kids again?
10 and 11.
I would love to see them naked.
Who sits there and jokes about things that are so sick and disgusting and twisted? I mean, who does that?
When Rochelle's news broke, I didn't believe it at first. I thought it wasn't true. Because Jarad Fogel was considered one of the most trusted people in the country.
In the public's eye, I think people were still siding with Fogel and believing that he'd been duped.
A lot of cases involving famous people don't go the right way. In his particular case, he had fame and he has money. So we had the concern that Fogel was going to be one more celebrity that would get away with it.
Everyone's still waiting for investigators to give some comments about what they may have found during this investigation.
After the search of his residence, we had to do a painstaking analysis of what digital evidence was there. My conclusion was that Jarad Fogel was fully involved in criminal activity with Russell Taylor. My question was I going to be able to hold him accountable for the totality of what he did? And that wasn't clear to me until we saw all of the text messages that we got as a result of searching his house. The texts showed Jarad Fogel was very good at maintaining his double life. He would travel around the United States for Subway. We know he was in Las Vegas, Florida, and New York City. But when he's not in public, when he's by himself in a hotel room, Jarad Fogel spent $12,000 a year on sex workers. Then you would ask if they had access to any underage prostituted minors. He successfully had sex with prostituted